there's some like bar mitzvah energy on the mood board. I don't know like quite how to
Bar
like
mitzvah.
you know what I mean? Like you're at a bar mitzvah, you're not sure if you should be there at the party.
What bar mitzvahs are you going to?
What was that decision like? Because you're leading kind of with the, I don't want to say craziest, but like the by far the longest and almost like most epic song that's going to be on your new record. And like that's the first taste people are getting.
It was kind of like the only one I could imagine putting out first because I think it just expresses where we are right now the most. I've had like a bunch of people tell me that was a crazy move, but it never really like fazed me. I know it probably is from like a business perspective, but like obviously that's not what I'm thinking about, which is really nice. Like to not also like have that perspective because I don't know how that side works. But yeah, no, it was an obvious choice for me. Did y'all feel like it was a weird choice?
No, we didn't even talk about it. It was like sort of an unspoken agreement after we heard it from the studio. We were like, yeah, this is
Yeah, most excited to like release is the big part of it. I think we were like,
well, but that's because it's the probably the one we identified with most heavily in terms of the direction we want
yeah,
people to know we're trying to go in, I guess.
Yeah.
To me, that's how it felt. Like it was emblematic, I guess.
yeah.
So I was just kind of curious on like the life of these songs and how they've maybe morphed at all since their initial writing or anything like that.
Yeah, well, I didn't write all of them as soon as Twin Flakes was done, but I'm just like on a continuous writing thing. I like write when I get the urge to, and it's just been kind of sporadic. And then once we get time to record, my writing inclination doesn't stop. So as soon as we're done, I just start on the next thing, and then whenever we get more recording time, the next one's done. So that's just been how it's gone for the last few records. Like I just always have a bunch of stuff written over the time, like a long period of time in between records. But I don't know, how do y'all think this, what would y'all say about the songs morphing during playing shows with these?
Well, I just remembered when we got done with wait, never mind. I'm throwing that out completely. That was just based on nonsense.
I mean, they largely stay the same. There's like some little flourishes that I'm like, oh, this is fun that we do now. But I really do like having the chance to do that. But it's just even more difficult with the pandemic. And then like you take, like if you get like a chance to record, like you take it. Like I don't know, like the place in town that what does recording with us like hooks us up when they have like the chance to kind of
So
yeah, and then we kind of just stand around and figure out the songs. I feel like live we kind of like feed off of each other and the like little decisions we make, and it kind of builds in ways that are like really really subtle. Just to answer that bit of the question, it's nothing crazy, but
and some of them like there's maybe 2 songs on the new rec. No, 3, maybe 3 songs that we've been playing live, and the rest of them we've just never even touched since recording. So like we have to actually learn those songs this week.
Yeah, there's a couple that we composed when we were in the studio and literally had never played all together as like a unit because we just like sort of tracked it separately. There's like a couple of those too, it's just really crazy. But as soon as we finished recording Twin Plagues, Karly was like, I've got the next album written. Basically.
I think we recorded it like we did the first half of the recording like the month after Twin Plagues came out, as far as like a timeline goes.
Yeah.
But they were written before.
And then I think the one thing I thought was cool that connected that last song is that the noise kind of could feed into the opening track of Twin Plagues, the noise at the end of TV and the Gas Pump, if you were to listen to those 2 albums in succession.
This new album's a prequel.
Just to set the record straight, how are we feeling about the term country gaze catching on? And are we happy about it? Or do we need to come up with something else?
I wouldn't mind something else. But I think it can't be forced. Because I think the shoegaze comparison gets a lot of stupid people angry needlessly and just like creates like, I love shoegaze, but the conversations around what is shoegaze are so like online, anytime you look up shit, people just have such stupid shit to say about it. So just for like or like to avoid that conversation, I think we should do something else. But I think it's gotta like, it can't be forced. So if that's what we end up with, that's what we end up with.
If it's a choice between country gaze and bubble grunge,
Oh, God.
I'm taking country gaze. I also like how it's a homonym. I think that's fun.
What about like with gaze?
Yeah, country gaze.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
What about boot gaze? Heard that
I
before?
hate
Boot
boot
gaze
gaze.
is so stupid.
I feel like anything
I
that
haven't heard that one.
implies that one just like implies that we have anything to do with like raising cattle though. And it's like, I wear cowboy boots, but I don't know. I don't work in that field. So I just don't want to like, you know, I don't know. Not a fan of boot gaze either.
We've spent probably at least a couple hours like making up stupid names, kind of like country gaze, bubble grunge, as like a sarcastic attempt to describe our type of sound.
The band, I don't think it's the band's position to be in charge of that though. I think is where we
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
would
what?
be
It's like-
bad.
yeah, it's like whatever y'all say, you know?
Yeah.
That's cool.
If there was like a Rat Saw guy like mood board, like a Pinterest or something, what is on this album's mood board?
Definitely the piss colored Fanta
The colored pants.
soda. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like slime.
A rotten,
Or slime was Twin Plagues.
a pumpkin that's been sitting on the stoop way after
No
Halloween.
way.
I know you can't put, I feel like the sound effect tracks that we listen to, like a horn honking and then like 20s cartoon sounds. That we listen to in the van, if that could somehow be on a mood board, I feel like that kind of like expresses the like brain rot type of this album.
There's some like bar mitzvah energy on the mood board. I don't know, like quite how to like. You know what I mean? Like you're at a bar mitzvah, you're not sure if you should be there at the party.
What bar mitzvahs are you going to?
You're
Like-
crashing bar mitzvahs?
Yeah, y'all don't.
No.
Am I the only one?
They do chocolate fountain.
The chocolate fountain at a bar mitzvah. That's on the mood board.
Yeah, there it
That's
is.
on our-
Yeah. Uh-huh.